Now, many of you, as I'm doing this video, know that there is 1 day left until Neo launches or show us their Firefly sub-brand. There are quite a number of pictures right now on the streets of social media, but the one that is trending the most is the one that I'm showing you as seen on the screen there of this beauty. If this is how Firefly will look like, I think it's beautiful, man. It's a very beautiful small car. But obviously, one thing that a lot of people will be more interested on is how much is this car going to be with bus battery as a service, with or without the battery, which, boy, I must say, it is the thing that we'll be waiting to hear during the launch, right, or on Saturday during the launch. I mean, you will know that Neo's plans when it comes to Firefly or launching the Firefly, they wanted to launch it in Europe, but because of the situation right now, I think of tariffs and all the other admin issues, they decided to launch it first in China, or they're deciding to launch it in 2 days time in China. And the president of Firefly indicated that Europe, it will only launch in the first quarter of 2025. This is next year, 2025, which is something that is pretty great. I mean, after launching in China and Europe, Firefly may also be available in the southern of Asia, Latin America, but will not enter the US market for now. So this is what basically they are saying, to say that in terms of expanding or selling this Firefly, it will penetrate quite a number of markets, but it will not go in the US for now. It is not a permanent thing, it is for now. A lot of people, when you talk about the US market, they see or they don't see Chinese automakers or EV makers entering the US market. But let me tell you something, the tariff increase is never a long-term thing. There will be a point where tariff won't work against the Chinese EV makers like Neo. They are going to penetrate the US market. I'm telling you, with or without the tariff, in the long term, we're going to see that happen. And therefore, even this, what the Firefly president is saying, it's for now. That's why he's saying for now. They are going to penetrate. Chinese EV makers are going to penetrate the US market. And I think we need to continue waiting for that. A lot of people, they will say, Neo, it's wasting money because they've got offices in San Jose in the US. But I tell you, they are going to penetrate the US market very soon. They will penetrate the US market. It's just a matter of time, right? Now, Firefly, it is the third brand of Neo, you know that, and will focus on the Chinese and European markets, with the first European launch not very far ahead, first quarter of next year. Firefly first model will be launched or start sales in the first half of 2025. That's the deliveries, and Europe will be a quarter later. So in Q3 we can expect Firefly to start selling also in Europe, which is something that is very, very exciting, because Firefly, you'll know that it's not just going to be maybe a small car, but it is going to be a car that shakes, of course, some of the big cars that are in the market in terms of the technology, in terms of what you find in the car. And therefore the competition it will bring might not just be for your Mini Cooper, but it will make those other companies to up their games, those other companies selling big cars to up their games, because Firefly will be bringing some serious competition into those companies. So yeah, man, I am happy, I am excited. This is what we are going to see, and this is a car that will do very well, not only in China but also outside of China. Even with the tariff increase, the CEO of Neo indicated that Firefly will still be competitive in Europe, which is something that is pretty good, and it makes me to look forward to Firefly penetrating the European market. Firefly, when it comes to battery swapping station, it is now clear to say that they won't share battery swapping stations with Onvo and Neo, simply because their batteries are too small, and therefore they will need a smaller battery swapping stations. But what the Neo CEO told us already is that deploying or making battery swapping station for Firefly, it does not take as much time as the time it takes for them to produce or make the battery swapping stations for Onvo and Neo, which therefore we can expect more battery swapping station to come pretty fast for Firefly, because it's also way cheaper to build Firefly battery swapping stations. So yeah, man, this is what we are going to see, and Hopefully we also get to see the kind of battery swapping station that Firefly will be having, or the kind of battery swapping stations Firefly will be utilizing next year after it is launched. I think NIO might start signaling how it looks like, and we'll be closely monitoring that on Saturday during NIO Day 2024. So yeah, man, I am very happy. I am excited. I thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think. These are the sneak photos of how this car can look like. I mean, if it will look like this, man, we better brace ourselves for what's coming. Mini Cooper will have some serious competition, because I think this is a very beautiful small car. It looks very, very good, and technology, we know that it is coming with packed tons and tons of technology. And to add the cherry on top, it is coming with capabilities for battery swapping, which is something that is so great, so amazing. So yeah, man, thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. And that's all from me. I know share price wise NIO might not be performing or putting a good performance for you guys, but I tell you, in the long term, NIO will win. NIO will do very well in the future, and those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. Tell me what you think about this. I think we need to brace ourselves for what's coming. I think let's wait for Saturday where NIO will be doing the NIO Day 2024, which there is a lot to be expected there. I mean, over and above the Firefly, there's the ET9. I think they will unveil also the 5th generation battery swapping stations. Who knows? But if not, the 4th generation are still doing a very good job. But for Firefly, I think they might also signal or give us the battery swapping station which Firefly might be using, which is something that obviously it makes this event to be so special, because it's no longer just about NIO, but it's also about the sub-brands that NIO also has. We'll see how and what they unveiled on Saturday during the NIO Day event. Otherwise, with all that, just thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. That's all from me, and God bless you all.